know how hard it is to get this stuff unwound.
Want to quickly get in one more question. These Democrats seem to have a sense of entitlement when it comes to Joe Manchin, like he owes them his vote, not the people of West Virginia. Obviously, that is incorrect. But how much are you bracing yourself for the Democrats to do something to change the rules of the game, let's say on voting rights or something similar? 20 seconds to you, Congressman.
Well, they could, but again, they don't even have 50 votes for what they're trying to do. And that is a painful lesson that we learned in the first 2 years of the Trump administration. If you don't have at least 50 votes in the Senate, even under reconciliation, you can't do it.
It's called democracy. Don't understand why Democrats are saying this isn't democracy, but it sure is. Congressman Michael Burgess, sorry to give you the bums rush there. We appreciate your time this morning.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.
The only ones latching out.
Vote for having me. I know Brian was, sending some emails behind the scenes.
Right.
He was voting against.
Joins us now. Joe, here are some of the hyperbolic and fear-mongering quotes to kick off your Monday. Right. This is from MSNBC's Mehdi Hasan. Manchin is killing the Biden legislative agenda and perhaps the future of American democracy, too. Washington Post Jennifer Rubin, who, if I'm not mistaken, considers herself a conservative Republican. If Manchin is no on both BBB and voting, Biden is done. Democracy is hanging by a thread. Joe, why do these people always go democracy is dead that route when Manchin is literally exercising, democracy right in front of our very eyes?
I'll take hyperbole for 500, sure. Todd. Look, I love this threat to democracy argument. What Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema are doing here, along with 50 other senators, is the essence of democracy. 52 senators oppose, 48 support. 52 is more than 48. It's called a simple majority at the end. And poll after poll shows the American people do not support this bill after understanding the cost, what it will do to inflation, like you guys were talking about earlier, and who really pays for it. And by the way, this must have really hurt, like pouring, salt and pixie sticks into a wound. That Senator Manchin decided to make his announcement on Fox News Sunday with the great journalist. His name is Bret Baier. This ain't hyperbole now, okay? This marks the beginning of the end of the Biden presidency. Nancy Pelosi will officially be retired after a red tsunami sweeps her out of the House next November. Cocaine Mitch and McConnell will be your majority leader, and as sure as you were born, the party will revolt, they already are, against Joe Biden and find another ticket to run in 2024. Because if you could find me a worse first year for any administration that has gone as poorly as this one, you can't. Blame Joe Manchin all you want. This is all on Democrats for pushing such a massive bill without a mandate, guys.
Joe, my only caveat to that is I know the American people do not want what is in the Build Back Better bill.
This is all on Democrats
for
pushing such a massive bill
democracy is dead shenanigans, especially as
Joe,
my only caveat to that is I know the American people do not want what is in the Build Back
Better bill. This is all on Democrats for pushing such a massive bill
without a mandate, guys. Joe, my only caveat to that is I know the American people do not want what is in the
This is all on Democrats for pushing such a massive bill.
This is all on Democrats
It's fashionable to march with Black Lives Matter. It's fashionable to march with Black Lives Matter. Across the country with Black Lives Matter.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News
Across the country with Black Lives Matter.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News
Black Lives Matter.
Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. Bugün kanal olmasın diyenler devam edeceğiz. Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. Bugün kanal olmasın diyenler devam edeceğiz. Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. Bugün kanal olmasın diyenler devam edeceğiz. Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. 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 Kanal olmasın diyenler devam edeceğiz. Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar.
senators those nominees, except they can't. Despite the historical norms and the importance of the positions and the life tenure and the power federal judges have, the Biden administration apparently doesn't want senators meeting with the very women and men they have to vote on and who will be making decisions which impact their states. Dan Sullivan is a United States Senator from Alaska. Alaska is in the 9th Judicial Circuit, a circuit that includes 8 other states. But the decisions made by the 9th Circuit impact Alaska. So, of course, Senator Sullivan wants to meet with these nominees, except he can't. He's been denied meetings with prospective judges. Maybe he votes for these nominees or maybe he does not. But he's not even allowed to meet with them. And that doesn't make a lot of sense to me or to him. Senator Sullivan joins us now. Thank you for joining us, Senator. I actually watched your conversation with Senator Whitehouse from Rhode Island on the Senate floor. It was cordial, as most Senate conversations are. But I do not understand the explanation for why you cannot meet with judicial nominees whose decisions impact your very state.
Well, Trey, listen, I'm really glad you're raising this topic. And by the way, Merry Christmas. Great to be on the show. But here's the thing. This administration, with some Democratic allies in the House and Senate, has been smashing key constitutional norms. As you know, they're trying to pack the Supreme Court. Look at Elizabeth Warren just announced that. They're trying to kill the filibuster. And then this one comes up, trying to undermine the advice and consent role that the U.S. Senate has with regard to nominees, especially, as you mentioned, judges who have life tenure. So I've been fighting this, and I'm actually glad to report right now that we finally have a victory in this one. We have stopped in its tracks this latest attack on the Constitution and constitutional norms. But I'll tell you, this was a breathtaking overreach, another one by the Biden White House.
Well, good for you, Senator. How in the world? Because I think it was just this week, I watched you and Senator Whitehouse